I'm Brian.
I'm Debbie.
We are the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. We're going to look at a special bottle today. What are we looking at?
Tanager. Still Austin.
Tanager. You know what a tanager is?
No. A bird?
It's a bird,
Okay,
yes.
I was gonna say.
And this is a cigar blend.
You don't see the beautiful bottle here, though.
I'll put it.
It's a beautiful
I'll
bottle.
edit it in there. All right, stick around and find out our thoughts on this special bottle. All right, we're back, and Deb's gonna pour this one up for us. We got a little sample bottle.
Where do we get this from?
This is from Rob, aka Haas
Very
Walker,
kind to bring that.
and we have this right here, and his wife Jules made that for us. Hard,
Slate.
like Deb might want to hit me on the head with that. He brought. Go ahead.
No, I
You're
just I
gonna-
love that thing.
yeah, she's gonna love it. And Haas came over the other day and brought this over to share with.
Never comes empty-handed, mind you.
No, I think he leaves with more than he comes with this big briefcase. I never search it. And Sammy and Ralph were over, and he shared the Tanager and some other drinks. We all shared, and we had it. We really enjoyed it. I was going to put this in a cigar blend, but I'm like, nah, let's just do a review of this. So he was kind enough to give me a sample bottle also.
Are these hard to come by?
Well, I thought they were distillery only, but they are in some select stores, aka not here.
Okay.
All right. So, why you gotta do that?
I like the smell.
Okay, stick around for our initial thoughts. All right, we're back. Deb's gonna do a little reading. I'm gonna do a little sniffing and tasting while she's reading. I'll probably interject.
At first, I read it. I thought it was all corn, but it's corn whiskey. 13% white corn. What do we got here? 27% blue corn and 27% red corn and 60% blue corn. So that's interesting. Let's see, it's aged at least 5 years. MSRP 149, proof about 106, and it smells really nice. And again, I can't emphasize, I wish we had the bottle here. It's got a little nest on the top made out of pewter or something, and a really cool bottle. Comes in a beautiful box. I'm all about presentation.
Now, we did say that Rob came over and shared this, and Ralph came over and he brought the red. Still Austin, and then we cracked out the blue. I like the red better, right? So we've had them all. We've even had the cast strength, which is the white corn. I'm going to read a little bit because this is made using the ancient technique called 6-7 years of French, and I don't know how to speak a lick, and I'll say this wrong. Petite. Like when you get perfume, right?
Okay.
Yes, eau de toilette. Yes, and that's small waters. So I'm going to read a little bit about small waters. I'm going to pause this video a second because I got to get my computer out. This is a technique used in a lot of cognacs, and I'm just going to really whip through this so you get an idea what's going on here. It says the fundamental idea behind petite is that complexity can be added to a maturing spirit by introducing some characteristics from the old cask and its previous contents. Meanwhile, the slow in-cask dilution both allows the spirit to unlock elements in the oak that are better extracted at lower ABVs, while also minimizing the chance of shocking the spirit with a significant dilution at time of bottling. Here's the part. Adding water to any spirit creates an exothermic reaction, and the theory goes that significant jumps in dilution can lead to the loss of delicate and desirable volatile aromatics. Conversely, slow dilution can lead to more complex spirits in the long run. So what they're doing is...
Thank you, Mr. Fisher. Bourbon wizard.
What they're doing is they're taking some of the bourbon and they're putting it in water in a separate barrel, and then they slowly re-enter it into this mix, and it's supposed to make it more flavorful.
I think it did the trick. Something's tasty there. One of my problems is when I know something or taste it, I know it's familiar, but sometimes I can't articulate what it is. And then when I read what the nose and the palate will be, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it is. I have some questions about that palate though. A little confusing there. The nose is really nice. I get the honey off it. I don't know how you could tell the difference between honey almond and honey walnut.
The nose is really good. And the other day when I was drinking this, I was getting a lot of cherry. Today, I'm getting
honey.
Getting a little florality, and I'm getting some honey. But I think I got to dig into this deeper.
I get cherry too.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I was enjoying this more the other day, I think.
Really? I'm enjoying it more today.
I am. I think we got to turn the camera off, and we got to sit here
turn the heat
because
off
you don't have to just sit here and watch us go. Ooh, we get this. Ooh, we get that. All right. So stick around. We're going to go in a little bit deeper.
We're back after the deeper dive.
After the deeper dive, Deb says. I'm going to be honest with you. I enjoyed this, but I was enjoying it more the other day, and you said you were
enjoying it better today.
Yeah. So I do have a little bit of commentary on this. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Right. You go first.
I thought the nose was really nice. I got the honey, kind of nutty, kind of
excellent nose.
It was really nice.
Yeah. In fact, we poured half the sample, and then we had to pour the rest in. I thought that was good. Mm-hmm. And it's getting better. Like I don't have. You think I don't have anything in here, but there's something in here, and I'm gonna take that sip in a second. For me, where this really shined was the front of the palate. The last time I tried this, I was getting a little more tobacco. Today, the tobacco was faint.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And I know you don't like that, so.
That's probably why I like this. The front of it, when I held it on the front, they say you get this like almondy honey kind of thing. And I think that's what I got on the front. It was definitely sweet and nutty, just kind of like on the nose.
Yeah.
Only on the front.
It reminded me of my favorite pastry, which is a...
almond ring?
Yes. She doesn't like it. See, we have opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to dessert. Yeah. And I like that kind of thing. So I was getting that vibe. The back wasn't as impressive to me as the front.
I get like a little bacon spice, maybe a little cinnamon or something on the end. It's got a nice finish for 106. Mm-hmm. Not lengthy. I think it drinks a little hotter than 106. I would have thought maybe 110, 112, 15 even.
On that last sip, I got a little cherry. Now, the back
cherry.
And was okay. The finish sometimes on the finish, the sweet lingered for me, but sometimes I want to call it a youthful oak, where sometimes it was a little bit. It's going to be a bad adjective. Sharp.
Really? I didn't get that at all.
Yeah, sometimes. And it was like every other sip. So there's an inconsistency, either the way I'm drinking it or the way I'm experiencing it. And sometimes the finish was like, ugh, I wasn't loving it. And then sometimes that sweetness was lingering around. And that happens to me. Deb asked me what I ate today. I don't think what I ate is affecting it. I had breakfast.
Nobody needs to know your menu.
And I had a protein shake. Because you can't get this big buff body, okay, without working out. The mouthfeel was average, I thought. Mm-hmm. It was good mouthfeel.
I like it. I'm going to look for it.
Yeah, she's going to look for it.
Down in Texas.
Where she's going to look for it.
Oh, I'll find friends.
Yeah. Okay, Rob Walker will trade you a GTS straight up for it, and that's not happening. All right.
I'd give it to him.
I guess I gotta hide it. All right, stick around for the ranking. All right, we're back. And you know what? Nancy Fraley's probably going to want to smash me because of my commentary.
Does she have her hands in this?
Oh, yes. This is her baby.
Nancy, I loved it.
Okay. Subscribe to the station.
And ring the bell for notifications.
And in the description below, click on the Patreon to find out about the perks and exclusive content. All right. The rating. I don't think you're going to think... She's trying to look. I had to hide
I'm not looking.
It's you think I'm going to, like, poop on it, but I'm not, right? You know, it's just that when I drank it before, it was drinking better.
Yeah, you must have had 10 drinks before that, too.
No, that was the first drink of the day. It was untainted.
And newly opened.
And fresh crack.
Yes.
All right. You go first.
8.4.
8.4. That's a very good score, especially for us. I am a...
You know what? I think what added to that a little bit was a beautiful bottle. It's a nice bottle. One you don't throw away.
What do you think I'm at?
8.2.
I'm at a straight 8.
Oh.
All right. You know what? If
It's good.
And if I would have been drinking it the other day and gave it a rating, it would have probably been up there where Deb was. Just today?
Well, we don't have any left to try it tomorrow.
Rob.
Go back over.
Send us more, Rob. All right. No, it's highly enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to reevaluate my... It would be in the top 10. Okay. But would it be in my top 5? That I would have to look at. Because, you know, everyone has a different flavor profile.
Mm-hmm. True.
You know, and mine is that deep, dark, really sweet kind of thing I got going on. I'm not pooping on this. Do not say I'm pooping on this. I'm just saying this is a lot of people's number 1. I don't think I could push it to my number 1, right? Okay, that's where I'm at. What about you?
As far as what?
Number 1?
For this year?
Oh, for last year, but this year, last year.
Oh, geez, don't ask me that. We've had
See,
so much.
it's not a fair question.
Yeah.
She would definitely like it better than Russell's 15.
I'd have to try that again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She would
I like it better than the George T. Stack. I'm sorry.
There we go. See, look, everybody's different. That's just what I'm saying. I am remiss in my duties.
Buy.
Okay.
Buy all day.
We would say a buy all day at MSRP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going secondary.
Well, this is $150.
Yeah.
So how much above $150 would you pay?
$155.
Okay.
I'm getting cheap.
All right. Leave a comment below if you had this. Leave a comment below if you think I'm crazy.
And if he's crazy about the bourbon too.
Oh.
And thank you for watching. Remember, bourbon is for sharing. Share this video. Cheers. Yeah, that bottle and that box is just beautiful. I might just take a ride down to Texas. I got a free flight. I'm home all day. Go for a couple days, have some barbecue, pick up some whiskey, and come home.
What about me?
You gotta work. You gotta bring home the bacon, as you tell me.
This might be in the after credits.